Hey there, these are the Freeaim VR shoes. They're motorized shoes that allow you to walk in virtual reality like you can see here. In this video, I'll show some walking and gameplay footage for about the first minute and a half, and then after that, I'll go into some questions that people have left us on previous videos. Also later in the video, I walk a little bit faster, I move a little bit faster, and do a little bit quicker movements, so if you want to see that, make sure to watch until the end.
Doctor?
Good day.
Hello.
Doctor.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, let's go.
No. Wars. What? Mutants? Yes. We think Nosalis.
Nonsense. Nosalis don't have this far mutants.
Slavers don't think Nosalis. Serdar.
You likely already heard the rumors, but there was to take them down. So everyone's a bit tense, as you might imagine.
Here we go.
If you don't get ready, it's gonna get tough.
Okay, I'm back. So I'm going to talk a bit about the VR shoes. I'll go over some questions that people asked us in previous videos. If you have any questions that you would like to ask after this video, please leave a comment below and we'll try to answer them in future videos. So the first question I'll go over is somebody asked about using a cabled headset, so not using a wireless headset, one that has a cable coming out of it. If you already have a overhead cable management system that you can use for room scale VR where you can move around a bit, it should probably be fine to use that headset with the VR shoes, but obviously a wireless headset will be better so you don't have to worry about the cable at all. Next, somebody asked about haptic feedback, like when the batteries run out. When the batteries run out, do the shoes just immediately stop or anything like that? So when the shoes get low, when the batteries get low, there is haptic feedback, so haptic motors in the shoes that vibrate that'll let the user know that the batteries are getting low, and they don't just stop right away. The shoes basically will wait for you to stop and then they won't go again. So that's how they work. Next, someone commented that outside of VR, the VR shoes would be great for rehabilitation, for folks to get out and walk and that sort of thing. And we agree. One of the business use cases of the VR shoes is for things like rehabilitation and physical therapy, that sort of thing. So you can use the VR shoes kind of like a regular treadmill if you just want to walk forward, but you can also turn, and that can help people who are in physical therapy. The shoes are motorized, so you could have one shoe be a bit more powerful than the other shoe. Say if somebody's one side of their body needs a bit more help, you can have the VR shoe on that side be a bit more powerful. So you can individually configure them that way. Another use case around physical therapy is gamifying it. One thing that I learned, recently, about last year, is a lot of people don't stick with physical therapy. They just don't stick with it. And one of the ways that people could stick with it is to gamify it. So make it fun. So if in physical therapy you get to use the VR shoes and you get to be in a game and having fun and that sort of thing, a lot of people will probably stick with it. So those are just some of the use cases for the VR shoes. Obviously there are other ones like all sorts of simulations that businesses might be interested in. So yeah, if you are a business and you have a use case for the VR shoes like that, please reach out to us. Okay, moving on. A few people have asked about compatibility with VrChat, or just using the shoes in VrChat. And I should be showing it here, but I do have footage of using the shoes in VrChat. I actually just made that footage today, and the full footage that I have of VrChat from today will be in a future video. I'll show some quick clips here of what that looks like. But yes, the VR shoes work with VrChat. They work with any game on Steam VR that has smooth locomotion already. So VrChat, any other game, as long as you can use a joystick to smoothly move your character around, the VR shoe should work. That's Steam VR, but we are also working on supporting standalone, like Quest standalone and that sort of thing. But that's harder. There's not really universal support on, say, like the Meta Quest for that sort of thing. So you have to reach out to individual developers. So it's harder on those platforms, but yeah, we're working on it. Also, let us know what games you want us to use the VR shoes in. Check out our gameplay playlist for games that we've played in the past. We've done a whole bunch of them, but yeah, let us know what games you want. I know a few people have also asked us to use the shoes in like a competitive shooter, like Contractors. So I think I should be showing that here. I do actually have footage of me using the shoes in Contractors Showdown. I wanted to make a video of that, but unfortunately, all of the game audio did not come through. The game audio was completely silent, so I didn't use any of that footage. I'll use it here since I'm just talking and you're just listening to my voice. But yeah, I plan on making future videos that show more competitive shooters like that. Okay, next, somebody asked about selling the hex frame separately, so just buying the hex frame all by itself. And I'll show some footage here of what the hex frame looks like in case this is your first video, but this is a frame that we plan on shipping with each pair of VR shoes because every user who begins with the VR shoes, they should use the hex frame. The VR shoes take a little bit to get used to, about 20 to 30 minutes. If you're using the frame, you can start walking around. Maybe after a couple of hours, you can start feeling more comfortable and letting go of the frame and that sort of thing. But yeah, somebody asked, can they just buy the hex frame? And if you are interested in that sort of thing, reach out to us. We can arrange for that to happen. But we didn't really plan on having like an item on the store page where it's just the hex frame by itself. But if enough people are interested in that, we can certainly do that. So if you are interested in that, leave a comment below. We would like to know if a lot of you are interested in that sort of thing. And since I'm showing the frame, I just want to mention in our previous video, we showed footage of Thrillseeker and Sebastian from MRTV using the VR shoes for the very first time, as well as some other people too. And if you want to see that, go check out that video. It's the very last video before this one. And they have videos on their channels that talk about the VR shoes as well. So be sure to go check those out. Okay, next I'm just going to go over some frequently asked questions. It seems like these questions always get asked on almost every video. But you can go to the facts page on our website where we have information about all of this stuff. If there's something on the facts page that you want to know about, please let us know and we will add it there. We try to be as transparent about the shoes as possible. So anyway, everybody always asks about running. So you saw it a few times in this video. I did a pretty light jog. You can go up to like a fast walk, and if you kind of move your body in a light jog, that's kind of what it looks like. So the shoes can go about that fast. In the future, we may support faster speeds, but that's what we have for now. The price, right now we are selling to businesses and we're making the shoes in low volumes, so they are more expensive. So we're selling to businesses for about $4,000, or if you are if you're a consumer who is willing to spend that much money on the VR shoes, then yeah, reach out to us, let us know. But that is what they are for now. That's the business version. For the consumer version, we're targeting around $1,000, and we are planning on releasing, or at least starting a Kickstarter for the consumer version later this year. So subscribe and like and all that stuff to keep up to date with the channel, and you'll know when the consumer version is out. And then people ask about battery life. So for me, I weigh about 170 pounds, and I can use the shoes for about 2 hours in a pretty active game like Arizona Sunshine 2 or here in Metro. So for me, they last about 2 hours. Now, if you weigh more than me, they are going to last a little bit less. If you weigh less than me, they'll last a little bit more, and it depends on the game you're playing. If you're playing a game where you're just standing around a lot, obviously they will last longer. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you so much for watching the video, especially if you're watching it all the way to the end like this. You rock. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, all of that stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Did you know fuchsia is a color?